Tentacles for the arms. That's what I'll return this to your hand. 5 mana 2/2, return it immediately. Absolutely worthless cards as far as the value, but if it's infinite weapon that doesn't die. You can't silence weapon, so it's a permanent weapon. Well, wouldn't you rather just have Gorehowl than this? It's 2/2, 5 mana, really? You have to play this every other turn, 5 mana. I think you'd rather just play heavier cards. Blood Warriors! Add a copy of each damage-friendly minion to your hand. Oh my god! Everyone! Get in there! Everyone! Get in there! Yeah, no comment. Also buff to warrior cards in general. You can even use this in Control Warrior. Oh my god. If meta is, assuming meta is slow enough. But in everyone get in here, dang. It doesn't have to be that slow, you just refill your hand. As long as you have like, Whirlwind. Or Deathbite. Scary card. Scary card. As long as the meta slows down a little bit. Which I think it will. Ancient Shield Bearer. Battlecry. If your Cthulhu has at least 10 attack, gain 10 armor. 10 armor. Wow. But has to have a 10 attack at least. 7 mana 6/6. It consists with a 6 mana 5/5 as far as mana cost goes. So can you guarantee Cthulhu to have a 10 attack by turn 7? I would say that has a good chance actually. But then you probably don't want your 3 mana. You'll be just running, you know, like this is good enough. You might want to replace your Armor Smith with a 2 mana Cthulhu card, but then you don't want to be replacing Twilight. I don't know if Twilight Elder is good enough, because one thing Warrior, especially Control Warrior, lack is draw mechanic. So how do you draw? Battle Rage, I guess, instead, and possibly Blood Warrior on top. Actually, I can see this really good combo with this. I'd like to see if there are enough synergy within cards, if you can draw fast enough. Because there are only a few cards that buff Cthulhu, right? Twilight Elder, the Beckoner's Reveal. Well, these are too heavy in my opinion. Yeah, there are only a few cards that you want to put in on your Cthulhu, so I can see it being like I can see it being synergetic, and if there are enough synergies, it will destroy meta like Patron has. But if it's not, it just could be another mediocre deck. Ravaging Ghoul Battlecry, deal 1 damage to all other minions. Very good card in my opinion. It's just that it's said it's a 3-drop, so you can't really synergize it with the... It's too costly to combo it with the other card or two. But then a lot of people use the Unstable Ghoul anyways. But then it's a death rattle, so you can play Ghoul and then play your other synerging with the 1 damage cards afterward, whereas you have to play the other one first, so you can't combo it too well. Because those cards will be your combo cards, synergy cards. So you have the fact that you have to play synergy cards first and it might die before you play Ravaging Ghoul can be costly. But Unstable Ghoul has shown really good show, so Ravaging Ghoul might be as good. We'll have to see. But then 3-drop for 3 mana is like really meh. And Zord the First made equip 1/3 Rusty Hook. Oh my god. It's a pirate! Yes, the pirate deck! Let's bring the pirates, boys! Malko Rock Battlecry equip a random weapon. Oh! Oh my god. Random weapon. Alright, so Blingtron, as of now. Whew, 6/5. 7. So it's like Gorehowl, but then likely you're expecting that bite in average, right? Well, actually no, you're expecting 3 attack weapon in Malkarak. Good enough for 7 mana. Other 7 mana drops are Baron-Geddon, so you're expecting good AoE removal by that point. The 3 attack minion, 3 attack might not be good enough, but then if you get a Gorehowl, it's game over. In old standard, like 6/5 makes no difference from 5 mana, 5/5. But then 5/5, well, right, it's as good as 5 mana, 6/5, plus a random weapon, and random weapon definitely is worth 2 mana. Question is this card good enough to replace Dr. Boom? In control heavy meta, no. In swarmy meta, no. In mid-range meta, I think this card might be good enough. Although my guts are telling me no. Stats are way too not good enough. Because at that point you want to remove your opponent's cards with the removals that you have, like Execute, Shoal Slam, it's around the time you wanna either board clear or you for your survival. And recouping random weapon does not help your survival, unfortunately. Not necessarily. A Bloodsteel Cultist Battlecry. If you control Pirate, give your weapon +1/+1. Whoa! Not good enough. Oh boy. Pirate Warrior. Is there enough pirate cards for a warrior? I don't think so. Then +1/+1 on your weapon is very, very, like, it's amazing. It's amazing. Note that Bloodsteel, no, not Bloodsteel. Southsea Deckhand can be played after, no, before playing a weapon. You can just have it and then play a weapon, and then it will have a charge. But then conditions are too extreme. You have to have a pirate, and then you also have to have a weapon. I like cards like this. Like, it's conditions are difficult to pull off, but then if you pull off, it's amazing. People even used to run upgrade on these aggressive control warrior decks, so maybe you can play this card. It'll be alternate to upgrade that comes up for free if you have pirate. Like, aggro warrior deck is not good enough as of now, or even in old standards. Like, people only used to play it just to get out of the low ranks and to punish the rogues. So maybe they're trying to buff these mid-range aggro warrior deck. Good enough to be played in pirate deck, definitely. Otherwise, no. Blood to Ichor. Deal 1 damage to minion. If it survives, summon a 2/2 slime. 1 mana 2/2. 1 mana 2/2. Oof. I think I'd rather see Zombie Child, to be honest, in most of the decks. Because those 2/2s, you want them on board before your opponent plays a minion. Unless you can kill your opponent's minion with the 1/1, with the 1 damage. But then those Whirlwind Defense are so good in warrior cards, warrior decks, because a lot of warrior cards that all has a synergy with it taking 1 damage, like the Armorsmith or Acolyte of Pain early on at least. It's basically Taskmaster that costs 1 less mana, but then it doesn't have a inner range effect. So they're splitting those 2 effects. Is that good enough? Personally, like, first thing comes to my mind, no, it's not, because I'd rather play Taskmaster than this. For removal purpose, it's good, but then you can just play Taskmaster early on. It doesn't have to survive, right? And you can't use this as a removal. That's the thing. So you have to trade with these 2/2 slime. So you have to expect 3 health minion. But then at that point, you much rather have either Zombie Child or just have the Fire Oryx. That's how I say it. Bloodhoof, Brave, Taunt, Enrage +3 attack. Oh my god. 4/2/6 becomes 5/5 if you Whirlwind or Deathbite it. It's a good enough 4-drop actually, because a lot of 4-drops are out of mana, like Polish Shredder was the only 4-drop for Warrior being played. But then I think the old Control Warrior is good enough, might be good enough. Especially if they slow down mana intentionally, I think the old Control Warrior might be good enough. Not needing this card. Maybe have 1 as like extra taunt, because the Belters are also like, yeah, gone. So yeah, maybe have a couple of this instead of Belcher. Might not be enough. Too bad. Yeah, Zombie Childs are rotating. I was just making comparison to Taskmaster. Hey guys, MaSsan here. Thanks for watching. Please join my channel by clicking this subscribe button and check out more of my videos right here. I appreciate your support. You're awesome. Stay beautiful. MaSsan out.